Hi and thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Furk aka Phil. I'm keep learning photography and today I want to share with you 5 tips and hints about accessories upgrading from the Leica Q2 to the Leica Q3. And at the end I also have a bonus tip for you. Tip number 1 is about the thumb grip. The Leica Q2 thumb grip fits perfectly on the Leica Q3 but only physically. As you can see on the Leica Q3 there are in total 2 FN buttons and the Q2 had originally only one. Even if you put on the thumb grip, which fits on the Q3, the FN buttons on the Q3 gets useless because one is blocked and the other one doesn't function as it should be. The reason is that unfortunately on the Q3 you are not able to disable the FN buttons. The camera forces you to at least put one function on each customizable button. That means if you put on the Q2 thumb grip and accidentally hit that space, you will trigger that function. And that can get annoying while shooting. But if you are okay with these flaws, you can use the Q2 thumb grip on your Q3. Third-party thumb grips like the ones from GGC should also work, but these I didn't test it for myself. Tip number 2 is about the grips. I had temporarily the GGC grip for the Q2 and that one also fits perfectly on the Q3. The only flaw about that grip is that the battery door gets blocked. But that's not as critical in my opinion because the Leica Q3 offers USB-C charging. And if you look at the original Leica Q2 and Leica Q3 grips, all of these block the battery door. But again, since the Leica Q3 offers USB-C charging, I guess you can get away with that. Just as an FYI, the Leica Q3 grip offers additionally wireless charging. Tip number 3 is about half cases or leather cases. Since the thumb grips and the grips have the same measurements between the Q2 and the Q3, all the half cases should also fit from the Q2. But unlikely like the grips, these half cases might block the USB-C port. Just something to think about. Tip number 4 is not specifically regarding the Q cameras, I guess, but I thought I will still mention that in this video, and that's regarding the peak design loops to attach camera straps. Some people use some extra accessories to get these peak design loops hooked onto the Q cameras, but in my opinion, if you put in the patience, you are able to attach these directly to the Q2 and to the Q3. I did that before with my Leica Q2 Monochrome when I still had it, and I was able to do that also for the Q3. In my opinion, attaching these peak design loops directly to the camera is better because they don't dangle as much around compared to adding these extra circles to the Q cameras. And tip number 5 is about the batteries of the Leica Q2 and Leica Q3. The Q3 has a bigger battery, but the physical dimensions are identical with the Q2. That means you can use the Q2 batteries with no issues in your Leica Q3. The only thing you have to be aware about is regarding the video recording options. If you use the Leica Q2 battery to record video, the Q3 won't allow you to record in 8K with that battery. As soon as you put in that battery, this message will pop up. But other than that, taking pictures or shooting in 4K is no problem with the Q2 battery. And if you made it until this last point, I have a bonus tip for you, and that's regarding the screen protection. Depending on your area where you live in, you might not have a screen protector option yet. But what I found out is that the measurements of the screen of the Leica Q3 is the same like the Sony A7IV. That means you can buy a screen protector for the A7IV and put that on your Leica Q3 like I did. And as you can see, it fits perfectly. And if you're still here, thank you very much for watching. You deserve the like. And if you want to support my small little channel, you can check the affiliate links below in the description. And if you're generous, you can also buy me a cup of coffee. Link also in the description. And if you want to find out which 5 firmware updates I wish for the Leica Q3, just click on this video.